going live early, 4 minutes early. Saw there was 111 of you waiting, and figured why not go live a little bit early. So here I am, guys. Welcome to Captain Foley's first reaction of episode 10 of Picard. In In Arcadia Ego Part 2, just the season finale. Let me do something here. Just 1 second, guys. So hopefully everybody is well and good, dealing with the whole quarantine thing well. I hope everybody is good anyway. Yeah. You think that it's going to stay home and make people... Yes. Tap 3 try. Why is this not working? Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Should be the same as every other week. So why is this not working? Usually I look at the chat on my iPad. However, it's having issues connecting to the internet for some reason. Because I know I have a super chat or two waiting. So, I mean, we're not scheduled to start yet. We've still got a few minutes, so... See? Internet connection issues. What the hell is this? Okay, that makes no sense. If that can connect, why can't YouTube? Let me try that, do that, and do that. Yeah, where did Narek go? That's a good question. Come on. Can't really do much without the chat. I can see it there, but it's flying by really quickly, so... A lot of people said they cried during this one. Honestly, the first 2 times I watched, I didn't cry. First time was in the morning when I first woke up, so I was still tired. I was like, and then I watched it again to do screen caps and get some notes and stuff prepared. Again, no real issue. Then I watched it tonight with Sylvia, and yeah, just cried in a few spots. So I'm not one to cry with fictional TV shows and stuff. Usually it doesn't affect me because I'm tough like that. Hey, Brad is here. How's it going, Brad? That's Glemg, in case you guys didn't know. Hold on, I'm still waiting to turn it back on, so we'll see. I'm not sure how I feel about the episode yet. Yeah, I got the same kind of feeling. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I gotta say the Picard Data moments drowned out the rest of it for me. It was kind of like the first half was but I think they overshadowed the rest of the show or the rest of the episode, which is kind of a shame. But the Data and Picard moments I thought were very well played, and I feel weird now with the way Picard is like a, hey, it's working now. How Picard's a golem. Um, kind of bugs me a lot, actually. All right. So Fleet Paw Whip Pack throws in $5. Who else disappointed the cube? Had nothing more than a glorified fuck palace for so generic, and Narissa's grave should have had a bigger role. I agree. I can't seem to go back any further than that for other super chats. Jeff, let me know the super chat, please. Who super chatted, how much, and yeah, because it's not letting me go back further than that. Jack Barzuni, $5. Wasn't a fan of the Control C fleet. That's the Battle of Control dots or C. Is it C or V for copy? I think C, but copy and paste. Mark Lawrence, $2. Well, sadly, a lot of my predictions were spot on. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to get bogged down in the comments today. We'll kind of keep on top of things as we go. Olivia says that they super chatted. I know, but it's not showing up. It only goes back so far on here for me, which is weird. So if Jeff or one of the admins could tell me, go back to the chat and tell me who super chatted and how much and what the comment was, that would be great. Ozzy says, is the governor commander going to be happy to see Starfleet ships with Riker? Well, we haven't really talked about it, obviously. We kind of save that for tomorrow when we film. But I was happy to see a fleet come in. I just wish that it wasn't all the same ship. And yes, there are there's like 2 different variations of nacelles, but the main body and everything else is the same. It's just lazy. And it's a redress also of the Discovery Bridge for Riker's Bridge. So take that as you will. We'll be having a lot of great episodes coming out this week to talk about these things. So stay tuned and watch those. And don't forget, tomorrow, guys, I got you at Olivia Julia sent a live chat, Trekyards. I can't check the live chat. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. I don't want to leave off of this comments, but I'll check the live chat. Just put them in here next time. Let's see. Because I usually check my live chat on the phone there. So, no, I mean, a lot of things were cleared up. I'm waiting for it to load too. A lot of things were cleared up really fast in this episode. Like, I thought Suture would play a bigger role. I'm glad actually that the Soong is a good guy. I rather like that, and that kind of makes me happy. I'm glad it wasn't Lauren away. So, I mean, there's that. Why is this taking so long to do anything? Okay, Olivia Julius, $5. I like the episode, but the ships on both sides seem 2D and copy and pasted. Kind of bugged me when I watched the film. The rest was great, though. Yeah. I totally agree with you. That was my biggest complaint too, is just the fleet, both fleets being pretty much all the same ship. But it's the fastest and most powerful ship we have, and I got a fleet of them backing me up. Well, what about other ships? You have other ships. Maybe you don't. I don't know. All right, sorry. I'm going to start at the end of the chat now, and so if you said something earlier you want me to see, I'll try to get to it here. Blue Skies was sung by Isa Bronies, just like Brent Spiner's Broadway singers. Yeah, Blue Skies, that's a fantastic song to overlay over that whole thing, and really got me in the feels. Every time I hear that song now, you're going to think of that, obviously. So good job. And Canadian starships, and apparently there is 0 momentum coming out of warp anymore. well, it's Discovery Warp now. Instantly in and instantly out. It's not like in TNG. So yeah. Jason Almazan, V-neck, my buddy. That was a mass amount of like 2/3 ship classes. It was too much. Jeff Jacobs 216, 116 likes. Let's get to 300 like or captain. LOL. Travis says I miss Old Warp. Casey Stewart says Captain Casey Stewart. Why have different ships if that class is the most advanced and powerful? Because that's not how fleets are done. You don't just create a whole bunch in this one ship when you have ships that are older in the lines that are still, as like you said, Sovereigns, Galaxy classes, Defiance, Oberth. You still got all this stuff. Miranda's probably still from the Marine War that you could take into a battle with you. I guess if they're the fastest, they got there first. The rest of the fleet was on its way. However, I do think there was a massive disservice done to Riker. I loved seeing Riker. I think that was fantastic. But at the same time, the fact that he right away warps out with the rest of the fleet to escort the Romulans back, which I missed the first time. I heard him say it, and then they say their goodbyes to Picard, and then they warp out. And then watching it the second time, I'm like, oh, they're probably escorting the fleet. But you don't need all the ships. It was a real disservice to have Riker just fuck off on him and not be there when he died. I think that was a shitty thing to do to the character of Riker, and I'll never forgive them for that, because Riker should have been there with him, not the new guys, not Rios, not Raffi. Who gives a shit? No. Get Riker there as well. Riker was handled well enough, but not that was just. Could you ever picture an episode of TNG where they're warping in to help somebody? They warp in, go, ha, here you go, we got a whole fleet with us, but we're gonna take off now, bye-bye, our work is done, and fuck off? No, that's not how things work. Really pissed me off. Just saying. Jersey at $5. The resolution overall felt Star Trek, but what a mess getting here, executing the ending. It felt like the show story is done though. Don't really need a season 2. No, they left it so that it could end here, and you'd be totally like, there was no hook, there was no cliffhanger, there was no grab for season 2, which I hated. I have actually waited till the end of the goddamn credits, because I thought at the end of the credits there might be a Q scene, post-credits Marvel type scene. That's what I was hoping for. Didn't happen. I expected Q to show up, especially when Picard wakes up after he's dead and is in that room. I expected Q to show up. Even when he was talking to Data afterwards, I was expecting Q to show up. So I hated that they did the Q leak, because it was kind of in the back of our minds that it might happen, and it's like, that's just not good. Not good, guys. Hold on, I gotta jump off the chat for one quick second. Riveting, eh? Okay. So we are back. So yeah, I had a few issues with a few things. The beginning of the story was all right. I liked that it was Sutra that actually killed Saga. Fucking names. I liked that aspect of it, because I was wondering how Narek would be able to overpower an android. That being said, he was holding her. So I don't know what happened there. And what happened to Narek? Narek just disappeared. So, Jeff Jacobs, $5. Riker should have stayed, of course. Opportunity missed. I missed it. You got it. That's why we super chat everyone. Mistakes? What? Hold on. Right? Riker should have stayed, of course. Opportunity missed. I missed it. You got it. That's why we super chat everyone. Mistakes, yes, but I really liked it. Oh, I liked it too. I liked the second half way better than the first half. I hated the unresolved plot threads, the whole alien tentacle thing just ending. I thought for sure that that rift was going to close and those tentacles were going to be chopped off and there was something left there, left alive, maybe something they could analyze, have a build up for season two, or like the tentacles like break off, and then like other creatures they grow into something and then take off. That also would have been great. But as it is, they just suck back into the hole and like, no, what was that? Why would you do that? Not happy. Mike Bravo, $5. I do not think Riker would have allowed the brain transfer. He wasn't into clones. Please address the Seven and Raffi holding hands. 95-year-old synth rule. Oh, the Raffi and Seven thing pissed me right off. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, why would you do that? So I guess everything I've been saying about them making her bi or whatever in a relationship with Bjayzl might have been a thing. I never saw that. I never got that line of dialogue, even though I listened to it many times. I never got that sense of it. However, I guess she's a boinking Raffi now. I don't know. I don't know why that's a thing. Some people have even said that, oh, it was just they're just friendship. They're getting to know each other. Like there was much more implied than that in that handhold. Why would you do that? Just that's another thing that pisses me off so much. Sushi juice, $10. Soon discovers what Sutra did and why did she do that. Because she did it. He addressed it. He said it was a way to prove her point to the other synths. They'll follow her that the organics are evil and are going to hurt them. So that's why she did it. And he just shuts her off and never tells anyone else. He did nothing. The uber synths are so anticlimactic, so much build up for nothing. I totally agree with the build up for nothing. And as for shutting her off, yeah, the scene is weird because the way it's played, all the androids are here facing the front. Soji's here. He takes Sutra back here with everybody looking that direction, does that to her. But then when they cut to the next scene, they're off to the side over there somewhere. So another thing that didn't make any sense. Vat Produce, $2. My thoughts on this episode, burrito. Okay. DX2069, I'm 16 minutes late. You haven't missed much. I've just been messing with my goddamn iPad and stuff, and I've just complained about a few things already. Hopefully, you didn't miss much. So, thank you for joining anyway. Traver Umbarger, $10. Just finished second viewing, and it isn't aged well for me. Very lazy writing, and what the fuck is with every Federation ship being the same class? Love how they ended Data's story, but outside of that, meh. I like how they had. I liked Picard's death scene, and I liked Data's. Data's was fantastic. That was a real tearjerker for sure. But the problem even there is, he says to the captain, "Are you still wearing the clothes you died in?" Because clearly I am. I'm still wearing a Nemesis uniform. And the next time we see him in that thing, he's changed his clothes. So he had the opportunity to change his clothes the 20 years that he's been in there, or however long he's been in that Matrix. So why would he be wearing... it was a small thing. Small thing. And I'm sorry I'm not getting to all your chats. There's so many, and I just don't want to get super far behind with everything. Olivia Julius, $5. Are you disappointed that there wasn't a big space battle? No. Because it would have been a clusterfuck and an eye rape. It would have been awful. There was too many ships on screen. You saw the Federation fleet, you saw the Romulan fleet, you saw the Federation fleet full power to deflectors, and the shields went up. How about raised shields? It would have been a clusterfuck of a fight. It just would have been visual noise all over the screen, and it would have been awful, so I'm glad it didn't. The amount of ships were just ridiculous. Ridiculous. For the Romulans, was even ridiculous. For the Federation coming in was super ridiculous. When have you ever seen a formation like that? Not even in the Dominion War. I understand the Dominion War had just happened, and well, happened a little while ago, but anyway, They have different tactics now, perhaps, but god damn, that was too many ships. You could have cut that number in half and still been impressive. But it's just like, oh, well, they haven't had a starship all season. Everybody's complaining about starships. Let's just throw a shit ton at them. It's like, no, we don't know. Subtlety. Just there's a few ships would be good that we can see them and say, oh, look, a Sovereign. Oh, look, a Miranda. Oh, look, a Galaxy class. What's that new one that Riker's on? Like, for fuck's sakes. Trace, $2. The Raffian 7 thing came out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, that came out of not only left field, but left upper sky field. Just, what the fuck? I don't want to just complain about this episode. There was a lot about it that I did like, but the problems with it outweigh, or at least balance, the good that was in it. So, Glem G, my buddy Brad, throws in $2. Thank you very much. With no comment, though. But Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. 155 likes and 390 watching. Hashtag Trekyards likes by 390 watching. That's impressive, guys. Let's see what we got. We have 416 watching. So, guys, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's get the likes up. We are at 173 likes. We can get the likes to 250, 300 easily with the amount of people here. Just make sure you hit the like button. I feel so bad that I can't get to everybody's comments. I'm going to try to, it'll start slowing down a little bit, hopefully, and then I'll read a few more. Glem G says, so the Romulan Starfleet standoff foreshadowing a forthcoming war between the two? Dun, dun, dun. Probably not. Probably not at all. He says, sorry, that was my message for $2. No problem, Brad. No, I don't have COVID-19. Shut up. Joseph Barbado, $5. How did you like Data's essence being on USB flash drives, LOL? Not only USB flash drives, but one of our admins, Jeff, pointed out, and I thought the same thing when I first saw it, that the top part with the little venting, that's actually an LED light bulb. Again, they're saving money going to the hardware store, buying shit. I mean, TNG did that too. They used styrofoam on the walls, but they painted it and they put it on the walls, and they made it look like not what it was. Just oh. It's such a cheaply made show for the most expensive Star Trek show ever made. You know, I just hold on. I just gotta open the window real quick here. All right, there we go. Yeah. Mike Bravo, $2. I hope Eagle Moss releases Riker's whole squadron. I hope they do too. All the ships. All the different classes of ship that were in that squadron. I would love to see them all released by Eagle Moss at some point. Sushi Juice, $5. How many planetary destruction patterns do they have? Isn't one enough? And can O say the word fire? Yes, planetary destruction mode 5. It's like, is that like Mambo number 5? Like, how many do you have? And then spit it out, say fire. Everything's charged, everybody's ready to go. Fire. Kirk could do it. Fire. Jeff Jacobs, 264, 414 watching. Amazing, 212 likes. We need 400 likes. Well, we need at least 300 likes. We have 219 likes. Come on, guys. 417 of you here. We can hit 300 likes. Let's do it. Caleb Horn, $10. Like the ending. Overall, a decent first season, but I agree with Traver. Couldn't they have added some variety to the Federation fleet? Was hoping for the Titan, a Sovereign, or hell, even an Oberth. Your thoughts mirror my thoughts exactly. When that fleet came in, I heard the music. I was like, all right, cool. What the hell? It was such an epic moment. And then it went, oh, okay. David Bessig, $10. My issue, it had two endings. It should have ended with Picard's death and him meeting Data, and both of them kind of going on the next adventure together in super true gut-wrenching feels. You're right. When Picard died, and then it went to black, and then it came up with the like fog rolling over the mountain, and Seven and Rios. I'm like, oh shit. But at the time, there was still 18 minutes left, and I was like, wow, shit. Jersey at $5 Canadian. To be fair, there were 1,800 plus ships involved in Sacrifice of Angels, but at least they did cool shots. Galaxies teaming up on a galore instead of a cluster F. To be fair, you are correct. However, yeah, they were positioned differently, different formations, and you could see them in the background, and there was different ships, and it was, yeah. Sea Space 36, 2 pounds. Thank you very much. Third timeline is the only way this kind of works. Yeah, I still think it's the Discovery timeline personally, but you know, it is what it is. Adrian Reynolds, I liked it. Oh, the other distraction modes failed, so they have to use the next one. Plan 9 reference, lol. Plan 9 from outer space. Let's see, I'm kind of caught up now, so that's good. Colin Barrett. God, things are bad when you're hoping you see an Oberth class. I actually kind of like the Oberth class design, to be honest. DX2069, why was Data in JL's house for 20 years? What the fuck? I don't think he was in that house for 20 years. I think he made that house around him for Picard because he knows Picard's program came in, so he maybe did that for him to feel more comfortable. I don't know. Just wondering what Data was doing in there for all that time. They also had quantum torpedoes, says Ozzy. Hit like 238. Oh, come on. Okay, 300 might have been a little bit much for you guys. We can do 250 at least. Hit 250. If you haven't hit like yet, hit like. Make the thumb blue. The Ronin puts in $5. I heard they just finished visual effects last week, which explains a lot. Needed a special edition with fixed visuals. We need a special edition with fixed visuals. If they just finished effects last week, that it does explain a lot. It really, really does. But that's just lazy management and stupidity rearing its ugly head, unfortunately. One thing that bothered me was Data's hairline again. It was too it's like a wall. His hair was never like that. It was a shitty wig, and they needed to do something with that. His eyes also looked weird. You're absolutely right. Ryan K., something that occurred to me. How does a very secret organization, mostly considered myth, get 218 warships and nobody noticed at Trekyards? Well, to be fair, Riker did say, Commodore or General, whatever you're calling yourself now, I wouldn't mind kicking your Tal Shiar ass. So she's a member of the Tal Shiar. So the Tal Shiar are well known in the Romulans. And I'm sure a lot of commanders would just join the fleet that that they're told to join because it's the Romulan military. That's how it works. That wasn't a Zat Vash fleet by any means. So I did like that they say that Narek was a Zat Vash washout, though. So maybe they aren't all female, even though they implied that heavily. So Trooper 116, why did Riker let Commodore Orgis leave? Because he gave her a warning. And yeah. Captain Casey Stewart, they knew Picard was going to die from the very beginning per Ready Room. Well, I haven't watched the Ready Room for this episode yet, but yeah. And now it's weird because apparently Memory Alpha has now documented Picard's death and started a new page for the Gollum Picard. And so is he really dead? It's just a weird thing to wrap your head around. And I felt bad for the guy because he's like, tell me about this body. Do I get like strong superpowers like and bend steel like Data could? No, nothing like that. We just got your old shit body back. You're gonna die at the same age you were going to anyway. So yeah. I love how Picard's like, oh, well, I wouldn't have minded an extra 10 or 20 years. I thought that was kind of funny. So plus, give me some handguns or something, something cool. Just for the record, since there's 454 of you here, if I ever get put into a android body, I want super strength, I want the ability to fly, and I want some guns of some kind, like my hands transform into guns. Something cool. I don't want to just be me again. So that was me this time, and I'm not. It's just me. So it's on the record now. If anything ever happens to me, and they're going to put my consciousness into an android body, you guys know what's up. See, Jeff, he's like, okay, Cap, got it. There you go. Let's see, Squadra Course, what we need is a fan edit with only visuals for the shots with no live action. Samuel has talked about doing a fan edit of this, and I think he would do a good job. Because it could be a lot shorter, episode-wise, and a lot better, a lot more coherent, and a better piece. Fleet Pal Swiftback, $2. Data's face looked right this time, though. It did. It did when the bright light of the door behind Picard opened. When it was in the dark room lit by the fire, it was kind of like a little bit weird. So I kind of agree, but not. Jeff Jacobs, I shot the flowers, but I did not shoot the Romulans. He said that in the admin chat earlier today, and I know he wanted me to sing it, so there you go. Brandon G, how does one wash out of an all-female organization? They found the penis. Captain Kenny, I really thought Narissa beamed off the cube. I did too. I thought she beamed off onto one of the ships that was going to warp. But apparently she just beamed to another part of the cube, which I have no real issue with, honestly. You'd think they would have contingency plans in place for that kind of thing. So, yeah. Oh, Jeff, I know we got a new member earlier, but I can't see it on here. So please let me know who joined earlier so I can acknowledge them, please. Eric Erpeling. Shaban is Jewish. Golem is a Jewish term. What's the deal? I have no issue with it. A golem is simply, look at the definition of it, it's just a figure made of clay that you can put a scroll or whatever into and control it for your own purposes. So the use of the word golem didn't bother me, but a lot of people were confused by it. Ozzy Medeiros, why you couldn't see the red in Picard's uniform from the Next Generation series that he was wearing next to the couch? Why you couldn't see the red? You could see the red, though. And I loved how it looked like a younger version of Picard. I don't know what you mean about that. You could see the red, so. Or you're asking why you couldn't see the red? Just because that's what you're supposed to focus on. And yeah, I don't know. Symbolism. Mike 2051, 50. I don't know the currency, sorry. I don't get why Data would want to die when they could have just created a new aging body for him, like they did with Picard. Because he's been stuck there forever, and he's always wanted to know what it's to be like to be alive, or to be a real person. And like he said in this one, he explained it. It's the fact that your life is finite. It's not infinite. You're not going to live forever. That's what makes you human, because you never know. So that I have no issue with that at all. So Jars, you have $5 Canadian. Gotta go, but wanted to say when Girardi's face got projected 1,000 times, I could just hear Clancy on the comm saying sheer fucking nightmare fuel. Funny, I was going to use that scene of all her faces as the thumbnail for this video, but I thought everybody would be pissed at me, so I didn't do that. Jeff says 300 and I pay again, but we will get to 400 for likes. Let's see, we're at 283, 464 people here. You guys can easily get to 300 likes. If you haven't hit like yet, hit like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out all the links in the description, all the Trekyards merchandise and stuff. Plus we added a new emoji today. It's a Klingon pinup on the Klingon symbol. And yeah, join the channel. You can join the rank of Commander, Captain, or Admiral. So check any of those options out. Squadra Course, didn't they do the same thing with Coulson and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 6 ending? Probably, but I don't know. I stopped watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. after like season 3. Ozzy says, and I'll be an android and I'll have skeleton hands. Mike Bravo, $2. Riker quoting Treaty of Algeron. BS, he violated it. Jeff Jacobs, data looked odd to me. Looked odd to me as well. D-Boy Max 1 has joined the channel at the rank of commander, so thank you very much, D-Boy Max. That's very much appreciated. You got some cool emojis you can put in the live chat now, so check those out. Like I said, we added a new one today, guys. Or I did. Oh my god. Let's see. Sushi Juice, $10. As head of Federation security, O should have had intimate knowledge of that fleet's security protocols. Could have had a twist where she knew all their shield frequencies. Yeah, but the way it was presented, it was that Riker knew exactly who she was. So I think they were going into that situation knowing that she was going to be there, probably via the message that Picard sent. And they would have overridden those protocols or changed the codes, would be my guess. But that would have added too much time to the episode, so they couldn't have done that. So that's why. Okay, Jeff Jacobs says, Jason Freeman upgraded to the rank of captain before the live. Well, thank you, Jeff, for telling me that, and thank you, Jason, for upgrading to the rank of captain. Welcome to the team. You now outrank Commander Cockings, so... Captain Casey Stewart, yes, I think they de-aged him in that scene. Oh, the scene at the end, I hope. It was hard to see. It was from the side and really poor lighting, so it wouldn't have been hard to do. But Ozzy Medeiros, you couldn't see the red that he was wearing on the Next Generation series sitting next to Data when he passed. Oh, you couldn't? Okay. I thought you could. I thought it stood out pretty prominently, unless it faded to black and white, which the rest of the room was, to be fair, so no real issue with that. Adrian Reynolds says, I found the Data stuff fitting for him. Absolutely, I totally agree. I thought it was very well done, and I love seeing the end of that character. Not in a bad way, like I hated that character, but I thought it was done well written, and with the blue skies playing over it. It was so beautifully done. So kudos to them for that. Yeah, there's Jeff Sheeran, the new Klingon pinup girl. Neo Mix, can we talk about how ridiculous the magic tech tool is now, please? Yes, we can. It was a cool idea, but never explained, and well, it's magic, so. But no, it looked like the little flute that Link plays in Ocarina of Time or whatever, which is odd. And then the Girardi grabs it. What we need is, oh, look what I found. And Sylvie even thought that it would be able to maybe work on Picard and cure his head problem. So maybe it's alien tech they found, or they killed the aliens that were on that planet originally and took their technology. I don't know. Olivia Julius, $5. Did the Romulan sister stay on the ship after the events of the last 2 episodes and survive the crashing into the planet? I thought she left. She did stay on the Borg cube. She actually beamed, I guess, from where she got attacked by the XBs to another part of the cube. I thought she probably got beamed to another ship. Would have made a lot more sense. But no, she was on the ship the whole time, even during the crash. So, I mean, if the XBs and 7 can survive, she would have been able to survive as well. So, no real issue with that. The inertial dampeners were online. What I have an issue with is when Narek runs by the opening and stops and comes in. It's just like perfectly like lined up with the ground. But again, it's a Borg cube. It can reconfigure itself. So after they crashed, I can see. Okay, it's fine. 709, Girardi, the new Tilly, but annoying. Girardi is not the new Tilly, because, ew. And what is her with her and Rios? Please don't make that a thing. She's still a murderer. She still should turn herself in and go to jail for the murder of Maddox. But now everything's fine. We're supposed to glaze over that and forget all about that. Now she's part of the Picard posse. That's what I'm calling these guys from now on, the Picard posse. Tinfoil Ninja throws in $2 with no comment, but thank you very much. Jeff Jacobs, $2. 310, and Cap sang for me. Today is a good day. It is a good day. Cliff Simmons is here. I thought Riker sat down. I thought Riker's stand-down speech was pretty rad. I agree, Cliff. Glad to see you, sir. Cliff's a good friend of mine. I was going to go visit him in Denver beginning of May, but, you know, everything's closed. So, because I was going to go to Starfest in Denver, but it's canceled. Well, it's not canceled. It's delayed until the fall. So, unfortunately, I won't be seeing Cliff as soon as I would like. I'll see him later in the year, probably. But thank you, Cliff, for joining me. Mike Bravo, welcome to the rank of captain. I dub thee captain. So thank you, Mike, for joining the channel. Much appreciated. Let's see, we have 318 likes now, and 470 here. So we should get to 350 easily with 470 people and only 318 likes. Cliff, I know you haven't hit that like button. It's a little thumbs up. Hit that, make it blue. I'd really appreciate that. So everybody else that hasn't hit it, please hit it. Captain Kenny, what did they actually do with Picard's human body? That's a fucking good question. I don't have a goddamn clue. They probably attached it to some poles and put it in the field as a scarecrow. Because they're sick, twisted, and like android synth organic things. I don't know. Mr. Captain 93. Trekyards, I guess this was done to fix Nemesis ending. Yeah. Eventually, yeah. We'll eventually get it right, guys. Just keep watching. Darth Maul at Trekyards. Also, I think Picard's body will resurrect as Locutus and activate the cube. That's what they should have done. Taken his body to the cube, said, here's Locutus back. Ugh. Put some nanoprobes in him, get him all hooked up. You don't have to worry about, you know, taking over Picard. You know, just use the dead body as Locutus. That's fine. It's a good answer. Oh, Soji sang the song? The actress that played Soji sang... I did not know that. So I think somebody mentioned it earlier, but I didn't recognize the name. Damn, son. That's pretty cool. Ronalds? Sorry, Dr. Ronalds? Yes, I thought it was the ocarina as well. LOL. It did look like it, didn't it? Bartomeu. It's a great name. It looks fantastic. I can't read it though. The tool fixed the downship in 3 seconds. Engineers can retire now. And why didn't Picard or Jurati bring online the navigational hologram and the tactical hologram? I would have loved to have seen them again. Would have made sense. The ship was fixed. They were working. That's what they're there for. Use them. Just saying. Ozzy says, I'm glad Picard's sat in the captain's chair, or the driver's, or drove, whatever. Yes. Not necessary, but it was a nice touch. Daniel Schott. Just disappointed at ending. Q should have showed up next season exploring the continuum. Yeah, there should have been a Q scene, but it should have been post-credits. That would have been fantastic. I was waiting for it. Because it led right into the credits, and the credits were black like they always are. They had the nebula behind them. So I was waiting, thinking, they're going to be clever, those little bastards. Nope. Of course, I gave them too much credit. Ozzy says, no, Raffi isn't the new Tilly. Oh, Raffi is definitely not the new Tilly. Brett Cooper, who is your daddy and what does he do? I don't know why you're saying that, Brett, but there you go. D-Boy Max 1, what part of 7 kicked the Romulan woman to her death? I cheered since 7 avenged you. Oh, that part where 7 kicked her to... Yeah, that was fantastic. Although you're always expecting her to come back. Like she grabbed onto something and comes back at the last second. But I'm glad that she didn't. That was good. Mike Bravo, I think she won't go to jail. She was mind controlled. I know, but really? Jeff Jacobs says, at Cliff, Dory, his command's voice is still on point. Okay, sure. I must have missed a Cliff comment. DX2069, so since Picard died and he is really still able to keep his rank in Starfleet, it's, I don't know, questionable. There are so many things that I don't understand. I mean, I get it's his memories, but, is he also back? His entire brain was mapped at the moment he died, apparently. So it is him. That's why he sort of remembers dying. Unlike Data, who got blown up, then an engram was used later, so Data didn't remember dying. So I thought that was quite interesting. But, yeah, he's technically dead. But I mean, in Voyager, Harry Kim died. Then they replaced Harry Kim with the other Harry Kim, which is also weird. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta kind of catch up, guys. So just looking through for some good comments. D-Boy Max 1. Fun will now commence, and I see why they waited on her karma. It was meant for Seven to be the one to bring her down. Yeah, I thought she was going to do it like 2 episodes ago when she rescued Elnor. I thought she was going to be like, well, she does say, she says, where's Hugh? And I thought it was going to be like, that bitch killed her. And Seven's going to be like, oh, no, she didn't. You know, I thought that was going to happen, but eventually got her comeuppance. Mr. Captain 93, so was that AI thing that came through the portal control? No, it was not control. Please don't say that. Don't make it control. Neomix, I wonder if they peeled the skin off Picard's body to put over the golem. Or the golem. No, probably. Take his body back to the chateau. Adrian Reynolds, 7 killing Narissa made me happy. This is for you. DX2069, I still think the Borg are going to be a problem because they use their portals to get to the planet, and I'm pretty sure that when they do, that they will get alerted of the intrusion. No, I don't think so. I don't think the Borg are going to give a shit. D-Boy Max 1, couldn't they use Borg nanoprobes to fix Picard's condition? I mean, a lot of people were hoping for that, and maybe, I don't know. Mike Bravo, why couldn't they use that magical tool to fix Picard's lobe? That's exactly what Sylvia said. Squadra Course, that would have been an awesome twist. To save Picard, they needed to turn him back into Locutus, setting up the dilemma for season 2. That would have been alright. I would have been kind of fine with that. Ozzy says, why did Picard say he was sorry to Data for die? Fleetpaw Swiftback, $2. Emmett, Ayamadami. Emmett, no. LOL. I don't know what that means. I'm not the smartest bulb on the tree. Dr. Ronaldston. Dead Picard as Locutus could be season 2. They did name drop several times. What was with Girardi having all the catchphrases like make it so and one impossible thing at a time and use the Picard maneuver? I don't know, the Picard maneuver thing was kind of funny too. It seemed kind of off to me for that. So Heshimu Parker puts in $5. What was your honest opinion about the fleet of Federation starships Captain Riker commanded to engage the Romulan ships? We're going to be doing episodes on that ship because it's a ship. There's one ship. 2 different nacelle variations on a few of them, but it's the same fucking ship. I thought it looked all right, but again, we need to do our, and we'll do that tomorrow. We'll film that in the morning of our analysis of the ship when we can like zoom in on it and stuff and get different angles. So we'll talk about it then, and we'll release the video probably on Saturday for that one because it's a ship video. So stay tuned for that and all the videos next week as well. Plus tomorrow's live review with Samuel is probably going to be a 3-hour one again. We're going to start an hour early. So we're going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just so you guys are aware. But yes, and I thought the ship was okay, but I would have been more happy with it if there was a variety of other ships in there as well. So, I mean, there's that. That being said, we got it from a lot of different angles because it was every ship in the shot. So, DX2069, it would have been funny if Picard was driving. It meant that the hollows were going to be all versions of Picard. Also, technically, Picard died in the captain's chair. It's so sad. Well, more fitting than Kirk's death, I guess. All the times Kirk walked onto the bridge and ended up with a bridge on top of him. Latino guy 483 Trekyards. Do you think we will get to see Sela next season? I do. I 100% think we'll see Sela and the Doctor from Voyager. Jeff Jacobs 300 style kick. We are Borg. And we have 358 people watching. I mean 358 likes. Sorry, 448 people watching. So we can definitely get to 400 likes. At least 375. If you haven't hit the like button, and I know you're out there, I can see you right there. That one. And yeah, you also haven't hit the like button. Hit the like button. But yeah, the lack of holographic support was kind of annoying. It's like, that's what they're there for. Use them. I see future episodes of Picard getting hacked. Rob Rudd, will Picard register as human to all but empaths like Deanna? I think that's the implication, yes. Trek Point says, weak episode, I think. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Could have been a lot worse. Better than I expected in some ways, worse in others. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to grade this tomorrow and put it on the up to 10 chart. So yeah, not looking forward to that. The Ronin hashtag not my Harry Kim. It's funny. DX2069, Miles O'Brien also died in the future and then sent future O'Brien to the past, and he's the one we have now. That's true. Kronos, Trekyards, your beard looks devilishly evil. Thank you. It's a little bit thin. I trimmed it, and I think I trimmed it too much, but I like the point. Canadian Starship. I wish those new Federation ships didn't look like disco and have JJ Prize nacelles. Kronos, nice background, thank you. Ozzy, it was skeleton hands coming through the wormhole. It was skeleton hands. Only a few people here know what skeleton hands is, and now Cliff is one of them, because I just introduced it to Cliff tonight. So, there you go. I got skeleton hands. I want to smack you with my skeleton hands. Sorry. David Stelzer. This is just a convoluted way to get the whale aliens from Star Trek 4 to come back. I mean, maybe. I don't think so. Travis Foster. Marissa was sitting on 7 during the fight. We now know she was jealous of Narek hooking up with girls. She wanted them for herself. I love her line. Did you fuck any of them? Wow. Awesome writing. David Bessick, $5. Isra Briones, our RoboCheck, by the way, as one hell of a voice. Wow, she sang Blue Skies at the end. It's on YouTube. She's an amazing singer. That is awesome. I didn't know that, but that is fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Fun will now commence. Trekyards, a scene with the aliens coming through the portal reminded me of species A472 in the fluidic space when the Borg opened the portal to reach their world. Yeah, and every other alien that comes out of everything in space. I really expected when that thing closed that the tentacles are going to get cut off instead of pulling back in. It's like, oh, sorry, it's not our time yet. Oh, sorry, you're not dressed. Oh my God. We'll go back to our realm. Anyway, Mr. Captain 93, Trekyards. So is season 2 going to be about Picard and the A-Team? Yes, the Picard posse, the P-Team. D-Boy Max 1, will they bring Narek back for season 2? Probably not. He's just forgotten now. And I kind of liked him in this episode, actually. So, bit of a shame. And I know Guinan will be in the next season as well, so. Kronos, will I get banned if I mention that you have a hairy chest? Or hairless chest? No, you won't get banned. If you say it again, you'll get banned. Because all you have to do is put hide user on this channel, and you're gone. Now I'm unhiding user on the channel because I accidentally hit it and didn't mean to. Neomix, Trekyards, the Romulan sister will probably come back next season, fixed with board parts and controlling the cube as a hot new queen or something. Oh my God. That's so incredibly stupid that you're probably right. Jeff Jacobs, $2. $3.50. We need $4.50. Another miss. Not using the holograms. Yeah. 388 likes. 200 or 421 people here. That's awesome, guys. 388 likes. 12 likes, guys. 400. 12 of you haven't hit the like button. I know where you live. You live on YouTube. Canadian starships. Why the Doctor from Voyager? Because I think it would be awesome to have him on the show, and I think we'll see him. Because I think he's been in talks to do it. It's just at 405 likes, 421 watching. That's awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Likes are a great way to help the channel if you can't support via Super Chat or PayPal or joining the channel. Just liking the channel, subscribing, and making sure that you click all notifications so you get notified every time we upload. It's all analytics that really help out the channel. So I really appreciate it if you can help us out whichever way you can. Because I hid Kronos on the channel for a second, all of his comments are now like gone, but I can still look at them if I click the little thing. So sorry. DX2069. It's still so weird that Dr. Crusher was not mentioned once this season. I 1000% agree. Mick Shave. How did a semi-retired captain get instant command of the flagship and get put in charge of an entire fleet instantly? Because he's the awesome Captain Riker. That's why. Or Admiral. I guess he's not an Admiral, he's a captain still. So he does kind of suck. I don't know. Mr. Captain 93. 400 likes and the captain takes his shirt off for a victorious celebration. Nope. If we get to 550 likes while this is still live, yep, then I'll take my shirt off. A lot of people are like, no, we don't want to see that. I'm taking my like back. No, don't take any likes back. Don't unlike it. Don't hit dislike. I'm just kidding. I could just see the likes going. Fleet Pal, he's not drunk. It's not happening tonight. Even when I'm drunk, I won't do it again. So your beard is longer than anti-trekkers and more evil. Mike Bravo. Wish the Gollum Picard with have woke up speaking like the Parisian Picard from Stardust City Reg. I think I am appropriately sinister. Yeah, glitch. Oh shit. That would have been kind of funny. D-Boy Max 1. Timothy True. Oh, no, I'm not good. Budget and lack of time. Yeah. Squadron Course. Just feels like it could have been better. Picard dying. They must choose between him or Data. Riker holds off the Romulan fleet. Then they save both by taking Picard to the cube as Locutus. Why is everybody so fascinated about Picard becoming Locutus again and hooking up to the Borg cube? I don't like that idea. I don't want to see that. I think that would be detrimental to the character, more so than dying and becoming an android. I just don't like the idea of him being Locutus again, but everybody's like so on about this idea. I gotta disagree. Jeff Jacobs, pretty sure the skeleton hand answer is here. Oh, it is. He sent a link. And depending on the link, if that's for the Trekyards channel with the gameplay, it's at the 36 minutes and 16-second mark. If it's for the Captain Foley channel video without the gameplay, then it's at the 39-minute mark-ish. But yeah, you'll learn all about skeleton hands. Chrono says, please don't talk about skin getting cut. All right, so the other day I cut my skin right off my arm. Just kidding. Squadron Course. Then season 2 could be Data trying to save Picard from Locutus, who has reactivated the cube. No. David Bessick is here. Hello, David. $2. I sent you a link if you want to play I Listen. Don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to check it out later. Let's see. To be clear, what? I don't know what you're talking about, David. I think everybody needs to hear her sing this. Everyone. Oh, a link to her singing it. Okay, there you go. Let's see. We have 429 likes with 409 people here. That's unacceptable. The likes should always be way higher than the people that are here. Let's get to 450 likes. 433. See, we already jumped up. Hit the like button. DX2069. 420 likes is required. 420. I like it. We've already passed away 420. Ozzy, because we're stuck at home. Chronos, 420. Damn smokers. You don't have to smoke it. You can eat it. It's like an edible as well. Just saying. Fleet Swift back, $5. I want to know what a torpedo does at this range. I have these grenades. I'm throwing rocks. We can fight or we can save the universe. Love that line. Yeah, but the line before it was fucking stupid. They're at the back. They fix the ship. And he hears bang, bang. And Rios is like, I know that sound. You know the sound of rocks hitting your ship? I mean, you might, asteroid field or whatever, fine. But you're at the back of the ship. There's a big fucking window. You can see him from the back of the ship. I don't know what to say. Squadron Course. It would be funny if he was the backup copy of the Doctor from the Living Witness episode and he was just now reaching Earth. That'd be all right. USS Control plus V. Patrick D. YouTube needs to make it easier to like when watching from mobile. Did it though? Yeah, with the live chat, all I have to do is close the chat real quick, hit the like button, and then click the live chat button again. It's super simple when you're on mobile. Jeff Jacobs, I knew it was going to happen, LOL. Nothing personal, I assure you. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Tiny Kirk behind you just kicked Tiny R2D2. Really? Bad, Kirk. Bad. I forgot to bring out my spray bottle. Psh, psh, psh. Gotta be nice to R2D2. Around me. Michael Elliott, take it off. I didn't say 420. I said 550. 530 likes. 441 likes with 384 people here. Awesome. A lot of people dived out. Holy shit. We were at like 400 and... Wow. I see how it is. Ozzy would be Fleet Captain Riker like Pike was in Spock Trail in the original series. Fuck people. Would you write properly? When I read them, it's just a... Would he fleet captain Riker, like Pike, was in Spock Trail in the original series? What? D-Boy Max 1. The part of Riker telling off O was awesome. It was. DX2069. We have more likes than people, even in here, and I love it. I do too. That's how Trekyards rolls. Craig Smith, what the hell am I doing next Thursday night? Hanging out with me. I'll probably be doing a live of some kind, maybe gameplay, maybe just Q&A up here, I don't know. But I'll probably do something to fill in the void. Video paused in the background. Oh no, that's not cool. Yes, continue watching, you stupid bitch. Fucking, wait, are you still watching? Fucking hate that shit. Thank you for telling me the video was paused. I was kind of watching it occasionally, and it's like, Jeff Jacobs, it's for the Captain Foley channel. What is? Sexiness? Squadron course. Well, nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. That's true. Katie Carr, the writing for Seven's characters all over the place. I say this as a #1 Seven fan. Yeah, I mean, I liked your scene with Rios at the end. I really thought those two should hook up. Don't know why the hell he's still got a thing for Girardi, but whatever. Space Hazard. If they don't like it, then they don't. If they don't like it, then they don't like it. I really don't mind people having a different opinion. Nor do I. Nor do I. Don't know what that's about, but nor do I. Terry West 111. Picard is dead. The original Picard is dead. Absolutely. Were you disappointed Riker didn't show up in the Enterprise? No, because I never expected him to. They would never do that. Alan Phillips, $5. I hope they don't use that Imagination Fix-It widget anymore. What the hell is it making a zillion Las Arenas? What the hell is with it making them like? Yeah, well, they still have it, and it could be used for anything. So I think it's kind of neat, but they'll probably never use it again. If they do it season 2, you'll never see it again, probably. So Bill 23799, does the Golden Picard have a soul? We'll never know. Canadian starships. He's old school. He's not used to windows on the bridge. Elnor and Narek should become a couple. Terry West 111 709 is confirmed as bisexual again. This doesn't bother me. Although it doesn't bother me either that she's bisexual, but the fact that that Raffi scene was thrown in was so fucking stupid because it was out of left field. Nothing ever indicated anything between those two. And the Bejazel thing, that was never a thing either. Go listen to the dialogue. You only hear it if you want to hear that. But whatever. Squadron course. Have you guys seen Shatner tweeting his quarantine as captain's log from Kirk? Yes. I could do better. Ming W. Lee, shirt off, shirt off. No. Neomix, Girardi didn't cry in this episode. Yes, she did. When Picard died, she was crying. Mr. Captain 93, thoughts on Riker's uniform? Well, we saw it already. We've already done videos on this uniform because Picard and Raffi were wearing it in their one flashback scene. Plus, we saw it in Vegas and in Birmingham when we went to those conventions. So we've already talked kind of ad nauseum about the uniform. I thought it was kind of cool. I liked it. I liked the little captain's pips. And they were all bunched up like Lieutenant Rizzo's were in season, episode 2 or 3. So that was great. and it wasn't crooked like Commodore O's. So again, great, good job. I like that Riker fixed his fucking hair, because when he was like on Nepenthe, his hair was awful. At least here he looked like a captain, so that was good. Brian Kesterson, Cap, do you need me to grade their writing, formal or conversational? Just, yeah, they should all be approved by Brian before I read anything. Not that I can read half the time. I'm usually going too fast and my brain is just spinning at 1,000 miles a minute. So, DX2069, are you guys going to keep doing reviews of Star Trek Discovery? Comes on when it comes? Yes, we are. Absolutely, we are. Terry Farley got back from 500 rounds in my Glock 23 now. Woo! That's very cool. DS Wayne, $2. Too bad the new Picard was not Tom Hardy. Zeraxis, just popping in for a few minutes to say hi, Cap, and hi, stream. Hello, Zeraxis. How are you? Hope you're doing well with your quarantine. Hope everybody's fine. Hope everybody's healthy. Sushi Juice, I really was thinking we'd awake in a female golem. Or he'd awake. I didn't think that for a fucking second. They wouldn't do that. Terry Farley, good night. Gotta work early. Well, good night. Jeremy Allen 7 is gay now. I'm cool with it. Not gay. Bye. Who cares? I just really take offense. I don't know. Take whatever to the fact that people implied that her and Bjayzl had a relationship, and I was like, no. Who cares? Even if she is bisexual, it's not implied by the dialogue if you actually fucking listen to it. But and then this episode, it's like, oh, why? Fun will now commence. Agreed, Captain. I thought Captain Rios was going to hit on 7. He should have. They're a much better couple. I think Girardi and Raffi would be a better couple too. Shirt off and Ricardo dance. No. 450. Thanks. Oh, 452. Ah, awesome. 372 people here. So Elnar cries too. Yeah, absolute candor. DX2069. So the captain of the ship Riker was on just like pushed aside when Riker was given that ship. It seems like a diss to the former captain. Like they're saying, you suck, go sit at a desk. Right? Like if it was an episode of TNG and another captain came on and said that Picard had to go sit in his quarters or he was being relieved of command for this mission, you'd be like, oh, we don't like this guy. We like our Picard. So yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Riker looked great. Yep. Kronos, you talk low. Could you increase your volume? No, I could not increase my volume. I'm talking at the volume I normally talk. I don't want to disrupt everybody else in the house. Plus, I have the window open and there's people walking down on the street. Plus, no, because it sounds fine. When I watch it on playback, it sounds fine. So, no. It's the best it's going to be. DX2069. Elnor was more than crying. He was wailing in Raffi's arms, and that was what made me cry. That didn't make me cry. I was done crying by that point for the Picard thing. Not that I was crying. I kind of teared up a little bit for Picard. I kind of cried more for like Data, but whatever. Mike Bravo. Well, no more Duridium Heart Picard. Season 2, search for Pulaski. No, please no. Zeraxis, $5. Here only for a bit, but I'm wondering what are your thoughts on the new Starfleet starship design and it being copy-pasted so much for the battle? Like I said, we'll probably be releasing that video on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. I don't want to give too much of it away right now, but from what I saw of it, I'm not super impressed. You can tell it's a John Hughes design, but it looks like a John Hughes design by committee, which he comes up with a good design, and then the producers shit all over it and tell him to change stuff. That's exactly what it looks like. So we'll talk about that tomorrow when we film. It'll probably be mentioned in our edited review for tomorrow, but we will have an episode on the ship specifically on probably Saturday. So, Tanmoji puts in $5. Would you support an online petition to remove Alex Kurtzman? Fuck yes. Give me a pen. Oh, it's on mine. So, give me a stylus. Look, it's the Deccan Empire. Give me a stylus and I'll fucking sign that shit right now. Cannot stand Alex Kurtzman. Michael Chabon, I don't have an issue with. Akiva Goldsmith, whatever the fuck their name is. Yeah. Michael Chabon's like the most competent one there. Alex Kurtzman's a fucking idiot. I just do not like anything he's done in the past. He fucked up Transformers for me as well. So, no love for Kurtzman. So, anything to get Kurtzman out of the captain's chair of Star Trek, I'm on board. Sorry, I can't stand the guy. Jeff Jacobs, $2, 450. I know we can get at least 500. 550? Hashtag make Jeff pay. Justin Hampton, Trekyards, Riker's Bridge redress of Disco or Disco Enterprise. I think it was the Disco. I don't think it was the Disco Enterprise redress, but I could be wrong. We're going to break that down as well. Neo Mix, Trekyards. Is the Federation fixed now that the Infiltrator O has left? I would think mainly yes. Voltronic 91, what would you like to see? What would you like to see? What? See I do? I burped. That was gross. Jesus Christ. Voltronic 91 in season 2 of Picard. Oh, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see him rejoin Starfleet, to be honest. Give him a fucking ship. Have him work on as an admiral, maybe back as an admiral, but on a Starfleet vessel, helping somebody with a mission. So we get to introduce a new captain, a new crew, and a new ship, and Picard be in there, and then calling on some favors from, let's say, Geordi or Worf, if need be. Things like that would be great. So I'd love to see something like that. Mr. Captain 93, should have had Q show up in Picard's afterlife again for continuity's sake. Yeah, I was really expecting that, to be honest. The poor captain's ship got jellicoed. Yep. Ozzy, Captain, volume is awesome. Thank you. Admiral Nechayev, or DX2069 says, Admiral Nechayev must still be lurking, giving replacement of command orders. Maybe. That episode came on right after the episode tonight on CTV Sci-Fi, where the USS Cairo Excelsior class showed up, and it was Admiral Nechayev, and Picard's like, hey, do you want to have some tea? And she's like, I don't have time for that. We're relieving you of command. And then it's opening titles. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go upstairs. Mike Bravo, we need more Soongs. I thought him and Girardi would have banged it out. Zeraxis, oh man, that final scene in the simulation, so many feels. Yeah. The data scenes in this one are really good. Mike Bravo, Captain Foley, where are you located? I am in Houston. I am in London, Ontario, Canada. It's just right out there and all around me. D-Boy Max 1, down with Alex Kurtzman. Heck yeah. Kevin Tipcorn, I wish I had whatever cursed relic blackmail material Kurtzman used to stay employed. Right? D-Boy Max 1 and down with Jar Jar Abrams. He's good on his own things. You just shouldn't touch other people's franchises. So, DX2069. They need to bring back Ira Stephen Bear to be in charge of the show. Yeah. Mike Bravo, they should have used the Squadron stock footage of DS9 in HD like they used for that Roddy and Fox. I agree. I totally agree. That'd be awesome. Mr. Captain 93, will you ever get a part in Samuel's movies? Yes. There's a cameo coming up in Convergence of me. I'll be in there. But not as Captain Foley, as something else. Plus, I might be in another fan film or two from Major Vance Owens. So stay tuned. Captain Foley's becoming a hot commodity. Why did I talk about myself in the third person? Kronos, whose DNA is behind you? I'll never tell. The big exclusive. I love how Captain Foley is so brutally honest and so cool with profanity in these videos, but he's so polite in other Trekyards videos. These are the late night ones. These are the Captain Foley personal logs. They're totally different vibe and feel than the actual full Trekyards episodes and reviews. So, and we do swear a little bit than the regular reviews as well, me and Samuel. It's funny hearing Samuel swear. He does it quite often, actually. It's kind of funny, and it makes me laugh. If you're watching the lives, you can see me crack up sometimes. Sushi Juice, $5. That opening with Michael Burnham really had me screaming, what the fuck, for a second. Oh yes, with her with the flag. Mike Bravo, would you like to see season 2 in episodic format or arc? Episodic format, 1000%. It's Star Trek. That's what Star Trek needs, is an episodic format. D-Boy Max 1. At Fleetboss Whipback. He still made that Kelvin Trek and Into Darkness. Also brought Kurtzman into Trek. Yeah, he did do a lot to fuck up Trek, but JJ's fine if he's on his own, doing his own thing. Just don't touch other people's franchises. And Kurtzman's just a fucking idiot. Everything he's touched has kind of been shit, so... And he looks like an idiot. I just want to punch him in the face. Every time I see him on the Ready Room, it's like, oh, so we're doing Picard, and we really wanted Picard to be like a character you'd like. And I know Star Trek, and we wanted to like make a world that you guys would really enjoy. I can't stand anything about him. I just do not like the man. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $1.99. Who'd win in a fight, Nechayev or Admiral F-Bomb? Ooh, that's like the unstoppable force and the immovable object. I can't answer that question. There is no answer to that question. D-Boy Max 1, Captain Foley is Canadian. That is awesome. I am Canadian. 100%. That being said, I'm also like half Irish, half German. So, Zeraxis, $5. Would be super cool to see Picard end up as an admiral on a new flagship in season 2, but take a different role than captain in more than an ensemble cast. I totally agree. The DX2069. The Rock always talked about himself in the third person, so you're in great company. That's right. Can you smell what Captain Foley is cooking? Zeraxis. Oh man, I saw the first few frames and I was like, oh no, you better not be CBS, I swear. And then saw the text and thought to myself, oh thank gods. Also, damn it, don't scare me like that. Mike Bravo again. Can you prank call Samuel now on video? Because he's sleeping. He's probably not sleeping. He probably shared this video when I went live. He's kind of on my schedule as far as going to bed. Like he goes to bed 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning sometimes on his end, and will sleep till afternoon. So, but no, I will not call him. Craig Smith, apparently all future starships are all identical, but rewatching a lot of DS9 lately, and the battle scenes are so much frickin' better than Picard. Amen, brother, you preach that. Absolutely. Kronos, was that a dirt moment? No. Ha ha ha. Laughing my ass. Oh, that must have been doing my Kurtzman impersonation. Nice, LOL. Wow, I actually thought you were Kurtzman. Hi, guys. Oh, sorry, I gotta get the stupid little hat that he has in the Ready Room. The guy's a fucking idiot. Don't quote me on that. Joshua Clark, for all the Trekyards content that you can shake a stick at, for all the Trekyards content that you can shake a stick at, blah, 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 blah. Yes, Alan Phillips, $2. Bring in Manny Cotto. Bring in anybody. Fucking bring in the 4-year-old that strolls down my street at 3 in the afternoon, picking his nose and licking the fucking light poles. He'd do a better job with Star Trek. Canadian Starships. Talking about yourself in the third person is something I never did until I became a parent. Probably the same for me. Mike Bravo again. Wonder what's up. Beverly Crusher was the only one not mentioned in 10 episodes. I think it's personal. They didn't mention Wesley either. Son of a bitch, says Kronos. What happened to Beautiful Flower, who was his twin? I would like to know that as well. Again, there's so many plot. We're going to be doing a video, probably a live discussion next week, talking about all the plot threads that went fucking nowhere. That were like, oh, a big build up. Oh, wait a minute. Let's ask Kurtzman. That's right. Let's build all these up and then forget about them because we're focusing on this now. Anyway. We are only 83 likes of Cat taking his shirt off. Yeah, we'll never hit. It's fine. William Schaefer, $5. This finale really hit me in the feels. The ending was wow. Yeah, the ending, the second half of the episode is fairly good. I did like seeing the fleet come in, even though it was all the same fucking ship. It would have been so much better to add extra other ships in there, but we got one new ship anyway, so we'll be talking about that. But I did like Picard's death. I think that Riker was really, it was a huge disservice to Riker to have his character just warp the fuck out afterwards and not be with Picard when he dies. Instead, Picard is with fucking Elnor and Raffi. Like, no. Disservice to both characters in that regard, but especially Riker. Siraxis, to be fair, did anyone want Wesley to be mentioned? I wouldn't mind Captain Wesley Crusher showing up. I think that'd be kind of neat. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing what he's doing now. Squadron Course. I just never thought Wesley would drop out of Starfleet to host an after show. Jeremy Allen, shirt off, and he's yelling at me. No. For the love of God, no. Trevor McCragrian. I'm guessing you would put Kurtzman in a red shirt on the away mission in TOS. Yeah. Yep. Justin Hampton. Damn, take a shot for every plot hole you'd be passed out. Well, Samuel and myself will be doing a drinking recap of season 1, where we look at each episode and kind of give us our quick thoughts on it, and kind of reevaluate maybe our scores that we gave it during the course of the show. So we will be doing a live drinking show for that. So be ready for that. Neo Mix. I like that Picard himself became more hopeful. Yes. Canadian Starships. Maybe Riker had to warp out of there to get the ship back before anyone noticed he took it. Maybe. I'd buy it before the parents found out. Eric Elperling, don't slouch. Don't tell me what to do in my own house, man. Zeraxis, what about For the Love of Kirk? What about it? Jeremy Allen, shirt off. No, what? No. Stop it. DS Wayne, $2. A new Picard played by a younger actor. Thoughts? No, nobody wants to see that. Stop. We've already had 2 actors play Picard. Well, 2 at least. No. Nobody wants to see that. Thraxis, drunk fanship reviews should be a thing. That and reviews involving a pineapple somehow. No? DX2069. I'm sad Troy wasn't on the ship with him. I thought the same thing. It would have been nice to have her like right behind him, but Zeraxis, you can't tell the captain what to do. You're not his real mom, unless you are, in which case this is quite awkward. Taurus 69, long with the pineapple. What was with the pineapple all of a sudden? I don't even know. Latino Guy 483, one constant part of all the Star Treks is the exploding consoles with the mystery rocks that come out of nowhere. Now, those aren't actually mystery rocks. That's actually insulating foam for the circuitry and stuff inside. So when it explodes, it's just chunks of foam. But yeah, we make a joke about the exploding rocks all the time too. Man of Sand, Captain Foley, what exactly happened to the soccer ball drone that Rio tossed at the target? Somehow it ended up in Soji's hand. How? Because she's an android. I wondered the same thing, but it's like, I got it. I intercepted it. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Zachary Gibbons, shirt off, Captain. We haven't hit 550. Or 500. I think I said 500 first time. Whatever. Joshua Clark, for all things Captain Foley, but no shirtless dancing. And there's the Captain Foley personal channel link. Go check it out. I got a lot of cool content over there as well. Zeraxis, I don't know or really remember. I was very tired and full of pineapple pizza. Oh, pineapple pizza is fucking disgusting. Pineapple does not belong within 10 feet of a fucking pizza. Jeremy Allen, okay, keep your shirt on, but I love the season. I know Trek fans are inherently negative, but I loved Picard. I liked a lot about Picard. It could have been better for sure, and it wasn't as bad as I kind of anticipated it might be, but at the same time, it wasn't as good as I think it should have been. So I'm kind of on it. Thoughts on the new Federation ships? As I said, we'll be doing a video on that on Saturday. I don't want to give too much away. From first glance, it's like, it's okay. You can see some John Eves to it, but no. James Williams, yeah, Soji should have at least jumped with her superhuman strength to catch that detonator. Yeah, but they ran out of money at that point. There was no money for there was no budget to do the special effects for that, so I got it. Jeff Jacobs, all the Federation ships looks like the same projection program they used to fool the Romulans. Of course, they didn't say anything about that, so it either wasn't or it was also wasted. Yeah, it did kind of look like that, didn't it? Maybe there's a deleted line of dialogue where, like, there's 5 ships coming in. Oh my god, that's not enough. Use your doohickey thingy. Do the multiplication thingy, the copy cut paste thing. I don't know. Colin Barrett, 1 new Federation ship. I can hear Samuel ranting already. Michael Elliott, hashtag Foley's nipples. What? Free the nipple. No. Zachary Gibbons, you going to watch the Ready Room with Sir Patrick Stewart? Yeah, I do have the Ready Room from today's episode. I just haven't watched it yet, so I do need to watch it. I haven't finished last week's either. I got like halfway through it, so I'm a bad person. Jeff Jacobs, yes, the doohickey thingy for sure. Squadra course. They could have left the kid with the Rios hollow babysitter. The emergency, the EBS, emergency babies. No, the EBH. Yeah, emergency babysitting hologram. DS Win, $2. Fair enough. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. We will endeavor to do so. Eric Epperling, anyone going to dream about hundreds of grinning eggy heads surrounding you? No, but I'll dream about lots of Tillies surrounding me. Probably not her head, though. It's still hashtag free the nipple. Yep. Oh shit, I'm alive. Latino guy, 483. Geordi should have made a surprise appearance to help Picard in the USS Challenger to fight Commodore Sunglasses. Yeah, it would have been cool to see him in the Challenger. I just saw that episode, too, of Voyager yesterday on TV. Brock Baby, Raffi, and 709 suddenly lesbian lovers. Huh? Yeah, that's exactly my response. Huh? Fucking stupid. Jeff, Tilly. Zeraxis. Well, I gotta go, folks. See you later. See you later, Zeraxis. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you, my friend. And Jeff's like, oh God, we lost him. No, I'm back, Jeff. It's fine. Dom says, I got severely emotional at certain points of this episode. Caboodlefish, seriously, the super advanced AI race that can move suns turns up with a big meta tentacle, for fuck's sakes, and doesn't even come out through the fucking hole. I know, fucking stupid. Tilly greater than 7 of 9, says Patrick. In my opinion, yes. Zachary Gibbons, hashtag nipple like spike. Gerald Green, do you have a Twitter? I do. It's at Captain Foley. We also have an at Trekyards. So you can add them both. We don't use Twitter that much. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Twitter, but I do have one. We also have Instagram. I think all the links for that stuff are down in the description below. So, Godzilla Megatron, what happened to the Star Trek Black Ops show? Section 31 show, it is still scheduled to start. I think it's just been pushed back now because of the COVID-19 thing. So, yes, it's still a thing. Squadron Course, the fleet should have been Riker and Troy on the Titan, Geordi on the Challenger, and Worf on the Enterprise E. Now, that's fan service. That's too much. That's too much. Gerald Green says, what's your Twitter? At Captain Foley or at Trekyards. There's 2 of them. Oh, he said thank you. Gotcha. William Schaefer, interesting that they made Picard Admiral and not Ambassador. Would have been best military answer, a la Sheridan leaving Earth Alliance to be appointed president of Interstellar Alliance. Fleet Pause Swiftback puts in $2. Happy for no disco shuttles. Hashtag death to disco shuttles. Absolutely, I love that hashtag. I can get behind that hashtag. Tigor Grinim, Captain Foley would be very happy with a bunch of Tillies around him. Oops, typo. Okay. Colin Barrett, Data looked like a vampire in those darkness shots. He did, actually. AK Whetstone, 269. The Picard in this show is still in the Nexus. Dun dun dun. The Borg Q was completely wasted. I 100% agree with that. At least we got blue and red glows from the engines. Right? Ron Bear 72. Well, I would explain why Bejazzle had to die. She and Seven were lovers. Bejazzle betrayed her when she ordered her son ripped apart. But they weren't lovers. Don't. The dialogue in that episode does not support that they were lovers. They knew each other. They're friends. They're acquaintances. They were not fucking lovers. For the love of God, stop with that. I get frustrated easily about things I hear all the time. It does, though. No, it doesn't. It does if you want to hear that, then yes, it implies that. But if you're a normal fucking human being and are not looking for that, it doesn't. Sorry. Where will season 2 go? Where no Star Trek season has gone before. Kronos, don't do that, Trekyards. You'll get a head fart. A head fart. Mike Bravo, Data's not dead. Just have to plug in 3 isolinear sticks. And I think he's done. Tilly's. I didn't want to hear it, and it's there. It's not there. I've watched the fucking episode 5 times, probably 6 actually, and each time, well, actually after the second time is when I finally saw somebody saw a comment about it, and I'm like, no. So I watched it again. Each time I'm like looking at that scene, listening, going, nope, sorry. Alan Phillips, I want to know how long season 2 will be delayed. I do not know. William Schaefer, $5. So where was the scene of Picard receiving the sheer fucking hubris medal? I think the android body was the medal, the award. AK Whetstone, silly Tilly is thick. Yeah. Hashtag silly for Tilly, by the way. Aaron Salisbury, the dialogue didn't support the portrayal on Seven or Lovers, but the camera work did. There is more to storytelling than just words. Again, I disagree. Sue Generous 507. To be fair, Captain, I watched it for the first time in a room of 12 people and we all thought it. So, well, you're all wrong. It's fine. No one will ever be able to convince me unless it comes out in an interview that, yes, we fucked and we liked it. We rubbed our flesh tacos together. It's like, seriously, it's not... Whatever. Anyway, Jarzia. I agreed with you back then. On its own, the convo doesn't imply that they were lovers, but given what's going on with Seven and Raffi, it's clear in retrospect that that's what they intended. Nope. Again, I disagree. The Raffi thing is fucking stupid, but it doesn't automatically retcon that to be that. So I'm done talking about it because it's a fucking non-issue. It's a non-thing. So Jeremy Allen, I am so silly for Tilly. Yeah, I hear you, man. William Schaefer, I read into that scene. I'm not reading it. Oh, that they were cop partners. It seems more apropos. Seems more what I kind of got out of it. That they were close enough friends. They served together or they worked together in the Finnish Rangers, whatever. But anyway, done. Ernest Strickland, for fuck's sakes. Oh, with the flesh taco? I mean, whatever. Haha, Captain Foley, that's okay. I like the tension from the ambiguity. Blah, blah, blah. Ozzy, more Tilly. Where is Chakotay? Oh, she probably killed him for eating crackers in bed. Or, not fucking lifting up the toilet seat. She probably shot him. I have no idea. Jeff Jacobs, I'm going to start editing these comments, guys. Why? What's wrong? Anyway. Where is Cisco? He is in the Celestial Temple, being a prophet. Or the emissary. Zachary Gibbons, yeah, we are beating a dead horse until the official review of the Seven and Rappy handhold. Cisco is in heaven. Terry West, 111. If only Seven had gotten with a better looking woman. Gene Awaski Jr. Captain Foley, without a poll equals low budget production values. Ozzy, and with skeletons. D-Boy Max 1, the way the synths were afraid of organics is similar to the founders were afraid of solids. Absolutely, yeah. Patrick D. Cisco is singing songs about thongs on Radar. Latino Guy 483. I was happy to see Data in his Nemesis uniform again. Felt like some closure from Nemesis in this scene. I absolutely agree with you. It was awesome. We've kind of been saying, I think we said it a few times, that it would have been nice to have seen him in a Nemesis uniform. We saw him in the TNG one. We saw him in... What was the first one he was in? It was in the TNG one in the Vineyard. Was he in the Nemesis one in 10 Forward? Maybe. I think he was, actually. But yeah, it was nice seeing the uniform back again, for sure. I like how he said, Captain, are you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing when you died as well? I think that was funny. It was Nemesis in the opening scene. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Peter Lukaku. No one's ever really gone. Chris McGar. So if Admiral Sunglasses is out, is the Federation good again, or is it build up for Disco Season 3? I don't know if it's good again. It's probably a lot better off, considering she was head of Starfleet Security. But had she got back to the Romulans and on a Romulan ship, and just Data should have been brought back. Yeah, but he didn't want to be. Not only the character, but Brent didn't want to be for Data. I think he likes playing the new Soong character, which is fine. I actually like the Soong character now. I'm glad it didn't turn out to be Lore. I thought that was a good idea in retrospect. So I'm happy about that. I do like the new Soong character, even Picard said, I don't like that man. But then he was much nicer at the end as well. So yeah, I think it was fine. And I bringing Data back, it would have been nice to see, but you know. Gene says, any word on a Captain Pike series? Nope, not officially. Colin Barrett, the Federation is good. I just now and again run by bad people. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, it's been a little bit of time, and it is time to wrap it up, I think. So thank you guys for joining me. We've kind of got off topic here. As far as the episode goes, it was kind of, I still don't know how I really feel about it, because there's some really good stuff in it, and there's some stuff in it. The first half, I think, is far inferior to the second half. The second half was much better. Some really great moments, especially with Data and Picard. And even a 709, her fight scene with Narissa was good. I did like that. So lots to this episode that I like. Lots that I'm not happy with. We did get a ship, which is what we've been wanting. We wanted more than one ship, but we got like 250 of the same ship. Whatever. So like I said, expect videos all this week on it. And stay tuned next week for lives as well. And don't forget, tomorrow our live review of this episode, our full in-depth review, is going to be starting an hour earlier, so at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, because it's probably going to be a 3-hour one, and that way we end at the regular time that we usually end. So I'm not pissed off by the time we end. Because a lot of times it's like, stop talking, Samuel. I want to go. Anyway. So it's going to be an hour earlier. Plus, we're going to have a lot of videos over the weekend and next week. And probably the week after, we'll probably get back into, for our live videos, we might do the TNG reviews again. So there's a lot to look forward to as far as content. So just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification for all. Make sure you've liked the video before you leave. We can get to 7 people. We can get to 500 people before the end of this video. Come on. Fleet Pass Swiftback puts in $2. The Soons are an acquired taste. Yes. Ooh, $499. I told you we can get to 500. 501. There we go. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Christopher Cooper, $5 Australian dollars. Thanks, Captain. Thank you, Christopher. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And Michael Elliott says, and lots of cursing. I don't know if you're talking about my review or my video just now or the episode, but Jeremy Allen, Foley for president. That's a great thing to go out on. Foley for president. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live. Don't forget to check out our actually edited review in the afternoon as well, because we're doing a lot of filming in the morning. Then the edited review comes in the afternoon, and then at 4 we'll be doing our live reaction review thing. So check that out. Many, many Tillies floating around me, and not Tilly heads. # free the nipple.